that work is done. What I say, be a leader. So today I actually work from home, and now in the meantime I'm going to work 1 to 2 days out of the week from home. Every other week I'm gonna work twice from home or once from home. So this week I only work 1 day from home, and it's a little bit of a struggle. My son's computer is a little slow, so we have 2 computers. He has an HP and I have a Mac. So we're literally going back and forth between both computers because he's doing the virtual learning, and obviously I'm working from home. I have to make sure that I'm doing the best of my job as a mom, but also as a teacher for him. And I'm getting my work done, but he's also getting his work done. Because once it's 6 o'clock, I just want to relax. So there's a lot that needs to get done. Since his computer's so slow, what I'm doing is I am getting him most of the things done so through my computer. So what I'll do is I'll log into my computer, and I'll see what it is that he needs to get done, and if he needs to watch like any videos, if he needs to type anything, that he is doing it mostly on his computer. But it's a little struggle busing over here, you know. Doing the whole working from home is really not hard because I've done it before. What I'm thinking about doing, which I really want to show you guys, I'm going to put a little workstation for the both of us. I'm going to see if I can go later on this week to Sam's and buy an actual table for the both of us and get some chairs and set up like an actual section for us to work and get our stuff done, because my anxiety level is like boom, off the charts. I'm actually at lunch right now and I'm just gonna relax. This is what it actually looks like working from home. Good morning. It is 8 o'clock. I'm getting ready for work and someone logged into his computer. Good morning. So it's Thursday. I usually have Fridays off. So tomorrow I'll be off and I'll be able to help him through this whole process tomorrow morning. But he seems to be on the loop about everything. He is taking leadership. He's doing great, checking his messages. So I'm going to continue getting ready. He says he's going to make his own breakfast because Sir here is a chef now. So usually in the morning he has to log in, make the let the teachers know that he is here for the day, and so they can go ahead and take attendance. And he has to do a daily journal log along with like a math question of the day, and then that's when his day basically starts. So this is a struggle that I go through every morning with my son with this whole virtual learning, virtual schooling thing. Every day he needs me to help him and redirect him, and he needs a lot of pushing. My son does have a learning disability, and it's so hard for me to sit with him side by side because while he's here at home, technically at school, I'm at work. And it's so hard because he needs me to sit next to him and basically push him and guide him and be his motivator while I have to be at work. Right now, he's supposed to do a journal entry. This is a daily journal log, and he can speak about absolutely anything that he wants, and he struggles with even coming up with a subject. And I give him ideas, but he just sits there and he just stares at me. He's like, I don't know what to talk about. This has been my morning for the past few days. I don't want to cry in front of him, and I'm tired of crying. I feel so defeated, but I know I have to be strong for him. I have to. Good morning. I'm actually off today. I'm still in bed, and I think it was nice. I've been up since like 7:30ish. I've just been scrolling through my phone, checking my emails, doing all the adult stuff because it's so much fun. And my son has taken initiative today. He has logged into the computer. He has done his journal entry already. He is present for attendance, and now he's doing his math question of the day. So I'm gonna give him a few minutes and keep checking because my bedroom door is open. Give him a few minutes. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna check to see how's everything going, and let's see how this Friday goes on this quarantine life. All right, we are up. We're up. So what usually happens every morning is he goes on this platform called Edmodo. Actually, he goes on this platform called Clever. Within Clever, there's a lot of other platforms within that big platform where he can find his assignments for math, for English, for all his other classes. And in Edmodo is basically like a newsfeed, quote unquote, like a Facebook of the class or the school where you can select your teachers, and once you select all your teachers or your group, you join a group and all of your teachers just pop up on this news feed. Like you're constantly seeing all of these common work that needs to get done. So that's the way that the teachers are communicating with the students, is through Edmodo basically. Now within Edmodo, if any of the teachers assign him anything to do, whether it's like the math teacher, the history teacher, the English teacher, whatever teacher it is, he should already know where to go. But I usually come over here and hover, and I'm a little bit of a micromanager because I just want to make sure that he's doing what he needs to do. So I already saw he already submitted his daily journal entry, which was great. Now he also submitted his math. There's a daily question. He did that one as well. Where's your daily question? This one? Mm-hmm. Now we have to please put the date. How is your teacher gonna know what date it is? Come on. What I do is I have him do, for example, he has daily questions for math. I have him write his first and last name, the date. He writes, he makes a nice little picture of it. He writes down how he got the answer. I don't want the answer. I want him to show me how he got the answer, because shall it be wrong, the teacher understands the reasoning behind him getting it wrong. That's just the way that I think. So I'm hoping the teacher appreciates it too. What I usually do is I go ahead and I take a picture of it and I upload it and send it to her in a private message. This is what he's been doing Monday through Friday, between the hours of like 8 and 10. Now he has been reading a book called Hatches. So we're gonna go to YouTube and he's going to do the audiobook. We are actually in chapter 5. So he's gonna do chapter 5 and 6 because he has questions that are due today. And we're gonna get that started. It's testing time. Good job.
His score is 29.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job. You got it right? Mm-hmm. Good job.
Well, I remember when he makes a noise and you got that right.
I want them all right. All of them.
Good start again.
Yeah. Not doing it right, dude. I'll make you do it 10 times. So he is having a hard time getting some assignments done. He's giving me an attitude. He is huffing and puffing. Quite frankly, he's bitching and moaning at this point. And I was like, cool, you want to go ahead and do that? I'm not even going to sit you in timeout. I'm not going to sit you up against the wall and all that stuff like they do in school. I got something for you. He hates passing the vacuum. I'm making him pass the vacuum all over the house. That's what you're going to do. Because quite frankly, I don't have time for you to give me a hard time. You want to give me a hard time? I'll give it a hard time right back to you. That's the kind of homeschooling technique that I have going on in mi casa. Guys, look, I got the table and that must be the markers for the whiteboard. Pizza time. Let me taste this Mountain Dew thing that you have going on over here. It's not bad. Hey guys, so I actually just got home from work and I received all of my packages. I'm gonna start setting up the table along with everything that I will be setting up for the classroom section, a portion of my living room slash kitchen area, along with putting up the actual whiteboard too. I ordered everything on Amazon. I'll be more than happy to link that for you guys. All right, before I get anything started, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. So right here is going to be the section where I'm going to put his table. So that area is going to be like the study session or section. And then this area right here is where I am going to put the whiteboard. I'm gonna remove my actual calendar whiteboard that I have, and I'm gonna put the big whiteboard. That one I'm gonna figure out where I can put it because I still want it around this area of my living room and kitchen, but I'll see what I can do. I'm really scared of still keeping that mirror up there just in case if it falls on him. It's a very heavy mirror and I obviously don't want him to hurt him. So I'm gonna figure out what to do with that. I might just leave it there and not put the table too close to the wall, but Alright guys, so I have a few school supplies here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually creating folders for each of his classes. So he has a few folders here and I'm also creating more. And what's going to happen is every folder will have all the assignments in there. So if he has to do anything, he'll look into the folder, or if he has to submit anything, he'll put this assignments inside his folders just to keep everything nice and organized. And by the time all of that is done, we're gonna go over there and I'm gonna show you the rest of the classroom situation, all right? And so this is what's gonna happen, okay? So, we're still working on some things. So here's where you're gonna have your computer, or my computer, our computer. This is going to be your desk. Be very careful because I don't want that mirror to fall, okay? Now here is all of your folders, okay? So mommy has created folders for each of your subjects and each of your teachers here, okay? So what you will do is, your first class is Mr. Santana. You're gonna come in here. If you see that there's nothing here, go back to the board and see what mommy wrote there, all right? Also, always double check Edmodo. Same thing here for Miss Solano, also for Miss Tercy. You know that we're reading Hatchet. All right, you know you have to complete these chapter booklets handle thing that she gave you. Same thing for Ms. Mendez and all that stuff, okay? Now, also right over there on the other side of you, you have your supplies. So you have extra pencils and extra pencils here, and then you should have pens in there, erasers, and all that jazz. If you need supplies, they're right here. So you have papers. So not only you have your line paper, but you also have this paper if you need to draw something for like Mr. Santana for your science class, all right? And then if you need extra stuff, there's more stuff back over here for you, okay? Also, every day that board will change, so it's not always going to look the same, okay? Do you have any questions on anything? Do you feel confident that you can do this tomorrow all by yourself? Good job. Hey guys, so I just got done preparing things for school tomorrow for him. I'm just waiting on the teachers to log in, send me the emails of the assignments for the rest of the week. Some of them sent me like emails of the assignments for the rest of the week. Some of them just submitted daily. So the way that I'm planning on doing it is he is basically going to have the same exact schedule that he did in school. He's going to have it here. So he's going to go through all of his classes, through all of the subjects. And then whenever he had a break at school, he's going to have a break here. I don't want to overwhelm him, but I want to keep him on track as well. I think this is going to be helpful, not only for him, but for myself as well. Not only to keep us on a schedule, to also keep us organized too, and not to overwhelm each other constantly with the back and forth with this virtual school thing. It is very overwhelming. It can be overwhelming if you're not organized. And I think I'm feeling better for this upcoming week that's coming, and I feel like I can tackle this head on, and I feel like I'm ready. Like the past 2 weeks, I felt like I was all over the place. I felt like it was difficult for me to stay on track with all of the teachers. I didn't know who teacher was who and what subject and all that stuff. It was a lot just because of my son's learning disability. He does have 2 math classes along with 2 reading classes. So having to remember all of those teachers was just like, bro, this is a lot. But I wrote everything down, not only in my calendar that I showed you guys, but also in the whiteboard that I have. And I think having this little area where he has obviously like the little section of the desk along with like the whiteboard and all that stuff is going to keep him more like it's gonna retrain his brain to just focus a little bit more versus just sitting on the kitchen island and then having like the TV on. Like, no, not happening. For all of my mothers out there, for all of my parents out there, my dads, all of the parents, trust and believe me, you are not alone. This is not easy. This is difficult. This is a lot of work, but you know what? It's nothing that we can't handle. As parents, we put on this hat of heroes, and we put on multiple hats actually. We're absolutely everything and anything, quite frankly. I should be getting paid for this. Like, we're doctors, we're nurses, we're teachers, we are their heroes. We're everything to our kids, and some of these hats can be a little bit difficult when you put them on, you know, but at the end of the day, I love being a mom. And I wanted to let you guys know that you guys are not alone when it comes to this very difficult virtual schooling situation. This journey, you're not alone in. So sending all my love and hugs to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so every time I upload, you guys will be notified. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.